Okay, students, I'm going to show you how to color your Celtic knot. There's a specific way we're going to do it, and to do it you will need your colored pencils that I put in your kit. You will need Celtic knot that you made already, which I showed you how to do in the last video. I don't know if you have a little pencil sharpener at home like this, but I hope you do, because if you put these pencils in a hand crank pencil sharpener, it'll just eat them up. So an electric pencil sharpener is better, but this is the best because it takes the least amount off. Also, if you have access to a piece of sandpaper, that is good because you can just sort of rub your colored pencil on the side like this on a piece of sandpaper, and it'll keep the point sharp without grinding it down. All right. First of all, I want you to choose a color scheme for your Celtic knot, and I want it to be an analogous color scheme. Remember what analogous is? It means next to on the color wheel. So on the color wheel, let's set up a Roy G. Biv thing, which isn't accurate in terms of light spectrum, but red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Okay. All right, so analogous colors are colors that are next to each other. So this is analogous. This is analogous. This is a warm analogous color scheme. This is a cool analogous color scheme. This is also analogous. Okay. This is analogous. All right. This is analogous. All right. So you see how that works. Think in terms of the color wheel. I'm going to do, okay, what? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. I am going to do a warm analogous color scheme. Okay? So, again with the colored pencils, I think I may have done a little demonstration for you, but this is what I do not want you to do. I don't want to see you do this. When you do that, look at how much of my pencil I just took off. Look how much of my pencil I just ground down. I took the whole point off. It was gone. Look at that. Okay? You can't blend colored pencils when you start dark like that. It dumps all the wax out of the pencil, makes it really hard to blend. The best way to blend colored pencils is to start slow. And I like to recommend that you work in small circles, because when you work in small circles, it blends better than if you do like this. Look what happens if I do this. All right, now I've got like 40 years of experience, so actually mine blend pretty well when I do that, but it blends better when you go in small circles. All right, now I'm going to do one ribbon from here to here and just a little bit coming down that way, and then I'm going to do this one because I want to show you what you're going to do. You're going to emphasize the three-dimensional nature, or I should say the three-dimensional illusion of the Celtic knot by creating shadows that make these things look even more like they're overlapping. All right? That's another reason you don't want to start off dark, because if I start off dark up here and then I try to make my shadows, then how am I going to make my shadows? I'm not going to be able to make my shadows because it'll be too dark. All right. So I already went further than I meant to, because once I start coloring with colored pencils, I get in the zone. I start experiencing what Mickey I Csikszentmihalyi calls flow, where time stops and you become completely absorbed in what you're doing. All right, so that's so this whole ribbon all the way around is going to be red. Now remember, I told you I'm going to do a warm analogous color scheme, but oh wait, hey, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ribbons, so I need to pick one more. So if I'm doing an analogous color scheme, I think I'm going to make the fourth one purple. All right, I could have easily made it green, but I'm going to make it purple. All right, so the next one that I'm going to do is orange. Now I'm doing mine in order: red, orange, yellow, violet. That has the added benefit of putting my two complements next to each other. Okay, red, orange, yellow, and on the color wheel, purple and yellow are across from each other, so they're going to look really nice next door to each other, right? All right, whoops, orange, because they are complementary colors. All right, so I'm going to keep coloring this orange. All right, again, got in the zone, went further than I meant to go. All right, so I have this orange here, and I'm not going to worry too much about this outline that I made. I mean, if you want to lighten it, you can, but we're going to go in between here with a dark color later. I'll show you that later. So I'm not going to be too concerned about the dark outlines. Now, I've got this, a nice light red. I am going to use complementary colors to create shadows, because what happens when you mix complementary colors? They create darks. All right? What I want to do is I want to make that line, that outline that I started with, disappear. So I'm going around in circles here with the green, and look at how that's creating a shadow. It's creating a shadow there. So it makes it look like this is going underneath this. Now I got to get rid of that line on this side. All right. Now what I don't want to see you do is this. I don't want to get a bunch of projects that just have this line right there. That doesn't look like a shadow. That looks like a line. This looks like a shadow. After I get it established, I want to go back and make it a little bit darker and have it gradate out, because that's what shadows do. Okay. Now after I get some green on there, I'm going to go back with my red, make it a little darker. Okay, that is what I'm talking about right there. This is not, okay? Don't do this, okay? So, where this goes underneath, I'm going to use blue, right? Okay? All right, and then I'll just keep doing that until it's all finished. I'm not going to do this on the video, but I'm going to do it in pieces and come back, okay? And I'll put all the videos together so you can see. All right, this should be enough to get you started for right now. I'll be back.